thanks for joining the Admin Show. Today is Feb 15th, Mahashivaratri, and I'm going to talk about all the stories related to Mahashivaratri and Shiva, Lord Shiva. So, the story of Sati, the first union, Sati was a daughter of King Daksha, a son of Brahma, and a devoted follower of Shiva. Despite her father's disapproval, Daksha viewed Shiva as an unconventional, ash covered wanderer. Sati married him and lived happily at Mount Kailash. The sacrifice Yagna, Daksh organized a grand ritual yagna and invited all the gods except Shiva. Sati, believing her father would not turn her away, attended despite Shiva's warning. The self-immolation at the ceremony, Daksha publicly insulted Shiva. Unable to bear the humiliation of her father, Sati used her yogic power to conjure a divine fire and consumed herself. Shiva's grief, enraged and heartbroken, Shiva created the fierce warrior Veerabhadra to destroy the sacrifice. He then wandered the universe carrying Sati's body in a dance of destruction, Rudra Tandava. To stop the destruction, Lord Vishnu used his Sudarshan Chakra to cut Sati's body into pieces which fell to earth and became the Shakti Peeth, the holy shrines. The transformation, Shiva the ascetic, after losing Sati, Shiva withdrew completely from the world. He entered a state of deep, unbreakable meditation, becoming indifferent to the affairs of the universe. This created a cosmic imbalance as a demon named Tarakasura was granted a boon that he could only be killed by a son of Shiva. But Shiva now had no interest in marriage. The rebirth. Parvati's penance. Sati was born as Parvati and the daughter of Himavata, the king, uh, the king of the mountains. From a young age, she was determined to win Shiva back. The failed attempt, the god sent Kamadeva, the god of love, to strike Shiva with arrow of desire. Disturbed from his meditation, Shiva opened his third eye and incinerated Kamadeva to ashes. The path of tapas, realizing that physical beauty and charm would not work, Parvati turned to severe penance, tapas. She lived in the mountains, braving extreme weather and fasting for years to match Shiva's own spiritual intensity. The reunion, impressed by her devotion and recognizing her as a reincarnation of Sati, Shiva finally accepted her. Their marriage celebrated on Mahashivaratri, which is today. Brought balance back to the world and led to the birth of Kartikeyan, um, who actually defeated the demon and Ganesha. So yeah, so that is how that is why the Mahashivaratri is celebrated. The great night of Shiva is stepped into several powerful legends from the Puranic literature, while there isn't just one single origin story. The most prominent ones highlight different aspect of Lord Shiva's nature as protector, a husband, and a cosmic dancer. The wedding of Shiva and Parvati, one of the most popular beliefs in that Mahashivaratri celebrates the day Lord Shiva marries Lord Parvati. It represents the sacred union of Purusha, mind, spirit, and Prakriti, nature, signifying the harmony between the masculine and feminine energies that sustain the universe. The legend of Neelakanta, the blue throat. During the Samudra Manthan, churning of the ocean, a deadly poison called halahal emerged that threatened to destroy all of creation. To save the world, Shiva drank the poison himself. His consort, Parvati, pressed his throat to prevent the venom from spreading through his body. The poison stayed in the throat, turning it blue and earning him the name of Neelakanta. Devotees stay awake all night to offer him gratitude for his protection. The Tandava, the cosmic dance. According to Shaivism tradition, this is the night Shiva performs the Tandava, the heavenly dance of creation, preservation, and destruction. This cosmic dance symbolizes the eternal cycle of universe and victory of light over darkness and ignorance. So, if what you're seeing on the screen is actually the dance that Lord Shiva does, so let us understand basically like how this is like what this actually means. So, the dance, the Nataraja dances within the universe of illusion. The locks of his hair stands out in the many strands as he whirls around in his dancing frenzy. Unkempt hair. Shiva's unkempt hair, a symbol of rejection of society, shows him to be an ascetic. This contrasts with his role as a grihastha or the householder with his wife and family. The snake Nataraja wears a snake coiled around his upper arms and neck, symbolizing the power he has over the most deadly of creatures. Snakes are also used to symbolize the Hindu dogma of reincarnation. Damura, the drum. In the back right hand, Shiva offers holds an hourglass shaped drum or damaru. The drum represents the rhythmic sound to which Nataraja dances and ceaselessly recreates the universe. Goddess of Ganges, when the heavenly Ganges was needed, she was unwilling to fall to the earth. Shiva as Nataraj agreed to break the violent power of the fall by catching her in the tangled hair. Crescent moon, the crescent moon in his matted hair keeps Kama, the god of nightly love, alive through the waxing and waning of the moon. Shiva creates different seasons and rejuvenates life. Fire. Nataraja carries Agni, life, in a vessel or in his hand. The flames represent the destructive energy with Nataraja dances at the end of each cosmic age. Legs of Nataraja, his uplifted left foot grants eternal bliss to those who approach him. The other foot treads firmly upon the dwarf of ignorance along the birth of the knowledge. Symbolism. The symbolism of Shiva Nataraj is religion, art, and science merged as one. In God's endless dance of creation, preservation, destruction, and paired graces and hidden a deep understanding of our universe. Nataraja dance is taken place within each of us at the atomic level. The very moment the Agamas proclaim the birth of the world, its maintenance, its destruction, the soul's obstruction, and liberation are the live acts of his dance. Meaning of the fiery ring. The fiery ring surrounding the Shiva. Prabhat mandala represents the universe with all its illusions, suffering, and pain. The outer edge is fire. The inner edge is the waters of the ocean. Many Nataraja statues have multiple levels of fire and water. Nataraja, Nataraja, Jai Shiva Shankara, Nataraja, Shivaraj, Shambho, Shankaran, Shivaraj. So let's take a look at the picture, the cosmic, the Nataraja, the Lord of Dance. So that's what it's believed that on the day of Mahashivaratri, he performs this dance. Okay, moving on to the Lingam, right? So the ritual of pouring milk and other liquids over the Shiva Lingam is called the Abhishek. The practice has deep roots in both scientific symbolism and ancient mythology. Cooling the fiery energy, Lord Shiva is often associated with intense heat, both from his role as the destroyer of the universe and his fierce meditation tapas. Mythologically, after Shiva drank the halahal poison from the churning of the ocean, his body became extreme hot. To soothe the burning sensation and protect the world from his rising temperature, the god poured water and milk over him. Devotees continue this tradition as a gesture of cooling and comforting the deity. Purification of the self. In Hindu rituals, milk is considered one of the most sattvic, pure, and life sustenance. Pouring milk represents the washing away of one's ego, negative thoughts, and sins. As the milk flows over the smooth surface of lingam, it symbolizes the devotee's desire of this for their soul to become as pure and clear as the milk. Scientific and material significance. Ancient temples often use lingams made of specific type of stone like black basalt that possesses high electromagnetic properties. Preservation over centuries, the application of liquids like milk, honey, and ghee acts as natural conditioner for the stone, preventing it from cracking or eroding. Energy activation. It is believed that ritualizing pouring of liquid creates a vibration that helps in charging of the idol, making the surrounding environment more spiritually vibrant for those meditating nearby. The Panchamrit Abhishek, while milk is the most common, a traditional Abhishek often involves five sacred liquids, Panchamrit, each with its own meaning. Milk for purity and long life, curd yogurt for prosperity and progeny, ghee clarified butter for victory and spiritual growth, honey for sweetness in speech and life, sugar juice for the removal of sorrows. The association between Lingam and Lord Shiva is one of the most profound concepts in Hinduism, representing both the philosophical, formless nature of the divine and the creative power of the universe. The meaning of the word lingam, linga in Sanskrit translates most accurate, accurately to sign, mark, or symbol. It is merely an object, but a symbol of that which is otherwise invisible. Just as chimney is a lingam sign of fire, the Shiva lingam is the sign of omnipresent eternal soul Brahman, thus resides in the Lord Shiva. The formless god Nishkala. Shiva is worshipped in two ways Sakala, with the physical form, the meditating yogi, the dancer. Nishkala, without form or attributes, the lingam serves as bridge between these two. Its elliptical egg like shape represents the Brahman, the cosmic egg, and signifies the God has no beginning and no end. It represents the Stamba, the infinite pillar of light. The union of consciousness and energy. The lingam is almost always placed upon a base called the yoni, representing goddess Parvati or Shakti. The lingam represents Purusha, pure consciousness or the soul. The yoni represents Prakriti, primordial matter or creative energy. Together, they symbolize the creation is impossible without the union of consciousness and energy. It is not seen as a biological representation, but as deep metaphysical truth about how the universe functions. The legend of the infinite pillar. As mentioned, the story of Mahashivaratri, the Lingam is associated with Jyotirlinga, the pillar of fire. When Brahma and Vishnu sought to find the limits of the universe, Shiva appeared as an infinite columns of light. Because the light was too intense for the eyes to behold, it cooled into the stone lingam we see today so that devotees could focus their meditation on it. A tool for meditation. Because Shiva represents the great void or the stillness from which everything arises, the lingam is designed to be neutral focal point, unlike a human idol with many details that might distract the mind. The smooth, simple shape of lingam helps a practitioner look inwards to find the Shiva within their own heart. Symbolic anatomy. The base represents the Brahma. The middle octagonal part represents Lord Vishnu, um, uh, the preserver. So the Brahma is the creator and the Lord Vishnu is the preserver. The top cylindrical part represents Shiva, the destroyer, the transformer. This shows that all the three aspects of the divine as present within Lingam, though it is primarily dedicated to Shiva. Okay, moving on to a next slide. So basically, you can chant some mantras. So Om Namah Shivaya, Pancha Shkri, Panchakshari mantra. Chanting Om Namah Shivaya for 108 times can help release fear, negativeness, and stress from your soul, leaving you peaceful and happy. And Mahamrityunjay mantra Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urva Rukamiva Bandhanan Mrityo Mor Mukshiya Mamritat. Chanting this mantra on the night of Mahashivaratri will help reduce fear and anxiety. Shiva Gayatri Mantra Om Tat Purusha Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. Rudra Mantra Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. If you are dealing with stress and emotional imbalance, then chanting the Lord Shiva shlokas can help you deal with your problem. Peace invocation Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Benefits. Are you dealing with mental imbalance and restlessness? Then the shloka can help you calm your inner mind and soul, relax your body, and promote balanced mental sanity. Shivadhyan Shloka Vande Shambhuvam Umapatim Shuraguram Vande Jagatkarnam Vande Panangabhusham Mrigadharam Vande Pashunam Patim. Chant this sloka for emotional stability and calm your mind naturally. Brahma Murari Surar Chita Linga Nirmala Bhashita Shobhita Lingam. Janmaja Dukha Vinashake Linga Tat Pranamami Sadashiva Lingam. Chant this sloka tonight will help promote happiness, mental sanity, and remove all toxins from your mind, body, and soul. Uh, Bil Vashkatam, verse 1. Tridalam Trigunaakaram Trinetram Cha Trayaya Yudham Trijanam Papa Samharam Eka Bilavam Shiva Shivarpanam. This shloka can help induce positivity in your life. It is one of the sources towards spiritual joy. Dakshinamurti mantra. Om Namo Bhagavate Dakshinamurtaya Mahayam Medham Prayacha Swaha. Are you suffering from restlessness and lack of concentration? Try to chant this sloka tonight to help you build your concentration and keep your soul calm and composed. Forgiveness prayer to Shiva. Karacharana Kritam Va. Kaya Jam. Karma Jam Va. Shravana Nayana Jam Va. Manasam Va. Apradham Vihitam Avitham Va. Sarvam Etat Kashvamasva Jaya Jaya Karunabadhe Shri Mahadeva Shambho. Chanting this shloka can help you ease your inner tension, mental blockage, and release trapped guilt. This shloka can help feel easy with your mental burden. Happy Mahashivaratri. Har Har Mahadev.